Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get the latest updates.
Amazon forest is losing out to deforestation while human-made materials now outweigh living beings on Earth. Welcome back to another episode of Scientifics, where we bring you the top science stories of the week from across the globe. This week, a study has found that deforestation in Amazon destroyed 8% of the world's largest rainforest between 2000 to 2018. The Amazon rainforest is thought to play a vital role in curbing climate change, but in the recent years, its destruction has accelerated. Deforestation hit a high of 49,240 square kilometers of forest loss in 2003, which was a record for this century, but then reduced to 17,674 square kilometers in 2010. But since then, deforestation has surged, with annual area lost tripling from 2015 to 2018. The Amazon rainforest is often referred to as the lungs of the planet, as it represents over half of the planet's remaining rainforests. It is home to 16,000 plant species with an estimated 390 billion individual trees. The region is also home to about 2.5 million insect species and some 2,000 birds and mammals. Meanwhile, this week, the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency, or JAXA's Hayabusa 2 spacecraft has successfully brought back asteroid samples to Earth, which has been collected from asteroid Ryugu last year. These samples will now help scientists explore the origins of the solar system. According to the space agency, the samples were returned in perfect condition. The researchers will retain the sample for several months. By the end of 2021, these will be shared with the scientific teams around the world. The samples from Ryugu are important as the asteroid is thought to have broken off from a larger asteroid formed in the same dust and gas that produced our solar system. In a way, it is a capsule that possibly holds information about the early solar system. By studying these samples, scientists want to learn more about the early period of our solar system and how Earth ended up hosting life. Meanwhile, an Israeli non-profit, SpaceIL, whose spacecraft had crashed on Moon last year, announced its plans to launch another lunar mission in partnership with the Israeli government. Remember that their spacecraft had crashed months before India's indigenously developed moon lander failed to make a landing. Beresheet represented the first privately initiated moon mission, and though the lander crashed, it is still the first non-governmental mission to touch the moon's surface. Now, the Beresheet 2 project will send 2 landers and 1 orbiter to the moon. In addition to Israel's aerospace industries, the country's science ministry and National Space Agency will be partners in the project. In last week's episode of Scientifics, we had talked about a study which showed that if life ever existed on Mars, it would have been miles beneath the surface of the red planet, since that is the only place where liquid water could have remained stable. A new study this week points out that brine lakes on the surface of Mars could never have existed for more than 12 hours at a time. Brines are mixtures of water and salts that are more resistant to boiling, freezing, and evaporation than pure water. Their existence is a strong indicator of presence of life. Researchers combined data on brine evaporation rates, which were collected through experiments at the center's Mars Simulation Chamber. Unlike past studies, the scientists took all major phase changes of liquids into account, which include freezing, boiling, and evaporation. The study found that even in the best case scenario, brines could be present for up to 12 hours per day. Back on Earth, a study has found that for the first time in history, human-made materials outweigh all life on this planet. The research showed that weight of roads, buildings, and other manufactured materials is doubling roughly every 20 years. Currently, human-made materials weigh 1.1 trillion tons. Meanwhile, the weight of living biomass that include trees, plants, and animals has halved since agricultural revolution. Living biomass weighs 1 trillion ton currently. The researchers said that 2020 likely marked the moment when human-made mass crossed over the tipping point. At the current growth rate, human material is likely to weigh as much as 3 trillion tons by 2040. This is Mohana Basu for The Print. Do visit theprint.in for the latest news updates.